lovely souls, welcome back to Scene of Tarot with me, Natasha. So we have this is a common reading that I do on my channel, so it's usually, I had been trying to do it weekly, but with, you know, craziness over Christmas it hadn't been. But this is the kind of weekly check-in with your person, see how they're feeling now. We get some channeled messages and some advice from spirit. So yeah, there's 3 piles for you guys to choose from today. We have pile 1 here with this citrine crystal, we have pile 2 in the middle with pyrite, and then we have pile 3 at the end here with the opalite crystal. So you know, you can either see which pile you're drawn to, the crystal, or the timestamp, which is in the description box below. Do remember, guys, this is a love reading. I know it can be quite triggering sometimes, because the thing is, I'm not going to sugarcoat everything. I'm not going to tell you that your person's madly in love with you if that's not what I'm seeing on the cards, okay? So just a little bit of a trigger warning. So if you're feeling like, oh, maybe I can't handle hearing something today, then best not watch, okay? But I will see you guys in your reading. Hello, pile 1. If you chose this lovely citrine crystal, this is your reading. So we're looking at how your person is feeling right now. We're looking at what they would say to you, and getting some advice from the spirit. So if you guys skipped over the beginning, do remember this is a love reading. It can be triggering. If you're not ready to hear what I may be saying to you, then please do check out another video. But if not, then, you know, watch on. So I'm using today for you guys the what's it called, Spirit Song Tarot, that's the one. So for your tarot cards you have Page of Acorns, Discovery and Enthusiasm, Justice, Truth and Clarity, 8 of Crystals, Dedication, Progress, and Ace of Shells, which is Ace of Cups, with that cute turtle on it. And to clarify these cards, we have 2 of Acorns, clarifying Page of Acorns. We have 6 of Acorns, clarifying Justice. 8 of Crystals, clarified by the 4 of Acorns. And then we have Ace of Shells, clarified by the Sun. And we have, interestingly, we have Goodbye, Breakup, Separation, Release. And then we have Red Rose, Passion, Romance, Reigniting Sparks. So for you guys, what I am getting the sense of this, I feel like for you, this person is somebody, I feel like for a lot of you, this person is somebody that you are not currently with. It's somebody that you may have had a breakup with, but I feel like this breakup was, and I feel like they feel it and they know it, that this breakup was actually very much needed. I feel like this has really spurred your person on. Maybe before, I feel like this person maybe didn't give you the attention you deserve. Maybe they weren't very clear with their feelings. They might have been very wishy-washy. It may have been felt very hot and cold. But I feel like this time away has really, you know, made them focus. From these cards here, I feel like this person has kind of realised that, you know, this is something that they want to pursue. With the Page of Acorns, so this Acorns is Wands. So with that page, I really feel like this is, and it's clarified by, sorry, 2 of Acorns, so more kind of wand, which is fire energy, so passion. So I do feel like there is passion here, and as it says on this oracle card, which we'll go into, this person is feeling like a lot of passion towards you. I feel like there's a one with this Page of Acorns. It says here, you know, discovery, enthusiasm. So I feel like this is them wanting to they're feeling very much like they want to restart something with you. They want to, you know, kind of work out where you guys are. Maybe if they hadn't really paid you a lot of attention in the past, they're like, actually no, this time I want to actually find out stuff about you, rather than it maybe just being surface level. So if it had been purely a more physical kind of relationship, maybe you weren't really dating, maybe you weren't really however you want to label your relationship. I feel like there's a want to really actually discover more about you, kind of like deeper levels, not just that kind of surface, but really like work out who you are. And you know, with that Two of Acorns, I feel like they are willing now to focus more on you, rather than in the past they may have just had other focuses. It may have been work, it may have been friends, just whatever it was. I feel like you weren't the main focus in the past, and that is now going to change. And you have this Justice, clarified by the Six of Acorns. So justice can be all about, you know, reaping what you sow, but I feel like this person recognises that maybe they didn't do you right in the past, and now there's this want to like balance the books. They want to give to you. They understand the kind of true feelings now. They have a lot more clarity. Sometimes it does take losing something to work out, actually, to realise what they truly mean. And with this clarified by the Six of Acorns, I feel like they want success and they want happiness in this relationship. So they do see this as going further than before, and, you know, having long-term potential. And again, some more acorn energy. There is a lot of kind of fiery energy here. So I really do feel like this person does feel very passionately about you. It does say here, I don't know if you can read the bottom bit, but it says reigniting sparks, and I definitely feel this person definitely, before, it may have been a bit flat, this relationship, and as I said, I really do get a sense of like hot and cold, but now it's kind of, you know, all hot. There's a lot of passion here. And then you have Eight of Crystals, Four of Acorns. So this is, you know, Four of Acorns reversed. I do see this more as like personal achievements. So I feel like this person, it feels like this person almost feels like being able to get back together with you is going to feel like a personal achievement, and I think they recognise that recognise it's going to take hard work. So maybe if they didn't end things on the best, if they didn't end things particularly well, if they had maybe arguments before, this person realises they're going to have to really show you that they've changed and put in this kind of dedication and effort to show you that they have made these changes. You know, it says dedication and progress. So I feel like it's all about showing you and you know, that this is kind of their personal achievement. This like growth is their kind of personal achievement. I love that it's a walrus. I don't know why, but definitely they do recognise, and I think they're very much willing to put in this effort. It's not just a half-hearted effort. I feel like they're probably going to, in a non-creepy way, like pursue this relationship. And then finally you have Ace of Shells, clarified by the Sun, a very happy combination of cards. So Ace of Shells, you know, happiness, abundance, it's all those kind of happy, loving feelings that are kind of just overflowing. So I feel like when they do think about you and how they feel about you, it is very much, you know, happiness and overflowing with joy. I think you bring a lot of, I feel like you bring a smile to their face when they think about you. They probably do think about all the times that you did have together in the past. and they just feel like they want to have more of that. And I feel like as well they want to bring that to you. I feel like with that Justice card as well, it's all about bringing balance and bringing you kind of what you had given them in the past, so to balance up the books. So what they would say to you, I feel like I have stacked these cards wrong. There we go. So we have, we have Page of Feathers. So again, more card about discovery, exploration. Queen of Acorns, passion, creativity. As I said, they feel very passionately about you, and awakening, renewal, enlightenment. You have, I'm manifesting you back into my life, which Queen of Acorns is, she's all about the manifesting as well. I'm waiting for you to make the first move. 3 of Wands. You're like a gift, I want to unwrap you. Definitely feeling that passion. And I can feel the spiritual connection. Queen of Cups. So I feel like this person, you know, what they would like to say is that I think they do want to be really honest and upfront with you now. They do want to be able to tell you their feelings and you know, maybe be honest about the past. Maybe there's things that you didn't know that were going on in their life, but I feel like they kind of want this fresh page. They want to tell you everything, and that's part of what they want to say. And with this Queen of Acorns, I definitely see it. They would tell you about how, I feel like about how you kind of drive them crazy, just through desire. I really do feel like this person has a lot of passion for you, and I feel like they almost see you as that Queen of Acorns, just being really, oh, I just saw 1111, really kind of sexy and confident, and just it almost feels like you're unobtainable, but you're not. You're kind of down to earth as well. They feel like you are just literally like sex on a stick is what I'm getting. And they're having this they have this I want to say they realise that they messed up before. They know it, you know it, and they're just really, oh, I can see a robin out of my window as well. Don't know what that means, but there you go. And I rarely see robins anymore around here. Oh, very strange. Sorry, got very sidetracked there. Yeah, and they are completely seeing this renewal. Sorry, I feel like that robin is really like throwing me now. Definitely they realise now what they did lose, and I think it is, as I said before, it's very true. Sometimes you do need to lose something to realise actually how much you truly needed it and wanted it. I feel like they're trying to manifest you back into their life. Maybe that is why they're kind of waiting for you to make the first move. They may not feel, I feel like they would like to say that they would like to make the first move, but they're not sure how you're going to react. So they feel like if they're trying to manifest you, they're going to manifest you to make the first move, because they feel like if they go too early, that you're going to be like, nope. They're going to be like, you're going to be like, no, get lost. So yeah, they're definitely waiting for you to make this first move. So if you do get that kind of like gut feeling that you want to message this person or call them, then definitely trust your own intuition and go for it. I feel like this person definitely wants you to make this first move. I feel like they're actually kind of a little bit nervous about it. You're like a gift, I want to unwrap you. as I said, definitely a lot of passion. I feel like they think you're incredibly like sexy, and they just literally, I think they can't wait to literally get you into bed and get your clothes off. But aside from that as well, I do feel like there is a spiritual and emotional connection. I feel like it's not just surface level connection here, guys. I feel like there is something deeper. Yeah, so with the advice cards, you have King of Shells, the Emperor, Five of Crystals, and Ace of Crystals. Again, another card about manifestation. So I feel like this person is manifesting you. And then Blessed, so 22. You have Building Blocks, 28. Relationship patterns. It takes strength to recognise the need for change. And then Demonstrate love. Find out what is important to those you love and act on it. So for you, I feel like Spirit is saying that this person, with the King of Shells showing up, I feel like Spirit is saying that this person has changed. I'm seeing the Emperor and then the King of Shells. I feel like maybe before, this person was more like Emperor-ish, as in they're very confident, but you know, they're not. Even though the Emperor can be seen as a, you know, father figure, so there, you know, is kind of love there, but I feel like it's not like to the level of like King of Shells. He's not very I feel like he's the head of the family, but he's not like emotionally deep. Whereas I feel like this person has made some changes, and they're kind of ready for this more emotionally deep. They're more willing to put in this work. They're more willing to put your feelings first, and to think it, and to, you know, just generally think about your feelings. I feel like the Emperor is somebody that probably doesn't think about someone's feelings. It's just a very kind of masculine, like, oh, it's all about me, and it's all about, you know, more like being more successful than someone else, and like kind of that competition vibe. Whereas I get like the King of Shells is like very much wanting to put other people first. They're much more like in tune with what people need. So I feel like that your person, this is saying, Spirit is advising you that, you know, I feel like you can trust in this person, and you can trust that they are changing, and I feel like this person is going to be persisting about new possibilities. I feel like Spirit's saying, you know, with that persistence, I think, you know, don't let them back in really easily. I feel like definitely make sure that they have changed, and let them know that you are not someone that they can behave hot and cold with again, like maybe they did in the past. But I feel like allow this person in from the cold. Give them the possibilities to show you that they have changed, because I think this person truly has changed, and you know, you do have good. I feel like there's good prospects for the future with this manifestation card. Ace of Crystals. You know, I feel like you guys can both manifest a beautiful future together, and I feel like it is a future that, you know, has a stable foundation. There's that prosperity. I feel like you would be a good couple, and with this kind of building block and blessed, so I feel like you guys are going to feel like blessings to each other. I feel like now, I feel like in the past, you know, they probably weren't quite mature enough for you. They weren't quite ready. but now they're gonna feel like a blessing. They're gonna be the person that you kind of wanted them to be, and the person that, if you could think of what you would want in a partner, I feel like this is going to be them now. And you can build for the future, Spirit is saying, you know, without building blocks, you know, take it slowly. You don't have to rush in, you know, do it a little bit at a time. But I feel like the Spirit is on the side of this relationship. You've got relationship patterns, so it takes strength to recognise the needs for change. So I feel like, you know, that was, if you are together with someone, I feel like this, for some of you, this could be almost like a little peek into the future. It could be that you are with someone currently that is very hot and cold, and it could be that this is what you need to see to be like, actually, maybe I do need to kind of release them with that goodbye card to be able to trigger this change that's needed. And it does take a lot of strength to realise, actually, no, maybe you allowed for this person to be hot and cold, but now you have a lot more strength in yourself to be able to be like, I know what it is I need now, and I can communicate that clearly. So I feel like this has been a bit of a lesson. Not to say that this person's only a karmic and, you know, it's only there for a lesson, but I feel like there was lessons to be learned from this relationship. And here, the final one, it says, demonstrate love. Find out what is important to those you love and act on it. So I think, you know, this kind of goes both ways. I think it's important for you as well to share, be open what's important to you, this person, and, you know, if they are acting on it, if they are prioritising the things that are important to you, they're prioritising them, you know, that is an act of love. So sometimes some people just aren't very, they can't say these things, but if they're demonstrating it, that may be how they show their love. This person may be not so much of a wordy person, but may show you through actions. So yes, there you go. And that's everything that I see for you guys. If you enjoyed this reading, please do comment down below, like, subscribe, share. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys again in another video. See you later. Hi pile 2, if you chose the pyrite, this is your reading. So we're looking at how your person is feeling, what they would say. We'll get some guidance from Spirit about this connection. So do remember, if you skipped over my intro, obviously this is a love reading, so it can be quite triggering if you're not ready to hear some things that's in this reading, then, because I feel like this one was one of the more tricky ones, so do, you know, do skip over it if you're not feeling up to it. But if so, here we'll go. So we have 5 of Pentacles, the Hanged Man reversed, the Hierophant, 8 of Pentacles, and then to clarify these cards, Death is clarifying 5 of Pentacles. So Justice and 9 of Cups in reverse, clarifying your Hanged Man reversed. 7 of Cups clarifying the Hierophant, and then the Page of Swords clarifying the 8 of Pentacles. And for Oracle cards, we have Poison Apple, Toxicity, Lessons, Red Flags. As I said, so miles apart, so long distance romance, emotionally distant, and giving space. And finally, repair, fixing problems, mending, healing. So some of the energies here are a bit all over the place, I'm not gonna lie. overall, I feel like your person, I feel like they do, you know, I feel like there is, with this miles apart card, it could be that they have been distant. I feel like that, you know, it could be obviously physical distance, but I do get the sense this is like emotional distance. It could be that you've blocked this person. You've been trying, I feel like you've been trying to get space, more so than this person. And I think with that space, they've definitely been feeling like out in the cold with this Five of Pentacles. And then it clarified with Death. I feel like it's just them saying that their feeling is they want this to finish. They want this to end. They want a rebirth. They want a new go. They want to start again. Definitely, yeah. If I feel like this emotional space and not talking is definitely getting to your person. I'm not going to lie. I feel like they are feeling it, and sometimes I don't feel. I feel like this person is quite good at not showing it though. I don't think they'll come back to you with like a message being like telling you how much they're missing you at the moment. I feel like that's not this person's style. I don't think they will tell you that. And you know, I feel like this person, with this card, you know, poison apple, toxicity, lessons, red flags. So I feel like this person is trying to learn some lessons. I feel like they do try. And you have that repair card as well. So I feel like maybe this person has not, maybe they've not had the easiest of lives, and this has caused them to be a little bit toxic. You know, they have problems. I think that they probably recognise that they need to fix their problems. But I do feel like this person, what I'm seeing is that kind of red flag. The Hanged Man reversed. So usually it is about, you know, finding a different perspective on something. You're calm, you're not making any moves, you're kind of just trying to think things through. And I feel today when I'm seeing this Hanged Man reversed, I feel like because it's reversed, it's like it's blocked. I'm sorry I'm saying he, but I feel like this person does need to see things from a different perspective, but I just feel like they're unable to. I feel like this person is a bit of a narcissist, and I feel like this is why I'm seeing this red flags. Because even if it is that they have, because I really do feel like it's you that has been the one to either call time on this, and I do get the sense that you, obviously you're watching this video, so you must still like them, but you're doing this for kind of yourself, because I feel like this person probably didn't treat you right, and I feel like you recognise that and was like, right, I know my self-worth, I need to distance myself unless this person is going to change. And I feel like this person is kind of trying to see it from a different perspective, but it just feels very blocked. And with that Justice and the Nine of Cups, I just see this person as being a very, like, I don't know if narcissist is the right word, but what I'm getting is it's not fair. You know, it's standing in the way of my happiness with that Nine of Cups. So I kind of feel like this person almost feels like they're the victim, they're the one that's been done wrong. And it could be that it's like, oh, I can't believe this person, like, I do all this stuff for them. But it could be that, you know, they do try, but they still have traits and red flags and behaviours that are not, obviously, not good for you. But I feel like this person's like, oh, it's not fair. Like, oh, I treat them so good, but they kind of throw it back in my face. And don't get me wrong, I feel like this person does still want, even though they're a bit like, oh, it's not fair, and, you know, they're like, oh, I want to come back, but this person, yeah, this person is just, I feel like they're just not emotionally, I feel like they're quite emotionally stunted, like they're quite emotionally immature. I'm seeing that Page of Swords reversed, you know, it's making me, like, Pages obviously is kind of like, it's like more immature energy. And the next card that you have is the Hierophant with the Seven of Cups. So with the Hierophant and the Seven of Cups, I feel like this is them, even though that they're like, oh, this is unfair, I feel like they still, I don't know why, they still think about, this is like, makes me think of dreaminess. I feel like they still dream of like this long-term commitment with you, even marriage. They do think about it, and I think this is kind of almost like, this is part of the toxicity, like, it's, I think they're not willing to change, but they still want everything their own way. Like, they still think about, you know, having long-term relationship with you, but they're not willing to change their behaviour. And it's just I just get a sense this person is very me, this is what I want. And I feel like this person, they feel like, sorry, I feel like with this, I'm just thinking quite a lot about this, because I'm trying to think of like the right way of saying it. Because this person, I gotta admit, when I was pulling cards, they weren't, like, cards weren't flying. It took quite a long time to get cards for this one. I feel like this person isn't very open either. So there's the Eight of Pentacles, and I feel like they feel like they want to put in some hard work and hard graft to make this relationship work, but I feel like it's just not, it's kind of very surface level. Because with this Page of Swords, it makes me think of, like, I appreciate this is not necessarily how they're feeling. Sometimes I do get more, like, it feels like more situation comes through rather than like their actual feelings. But I feel like this person wants, like, says that they want to put in effort, but I don't think it's necessarily, they can't be trusted, and they can't be trusted to put in that effort. I feel like they're immature. They're not gonna be truthful to you, because upright makes me think of, you know, speaking your truth and then being quite open and like new starts with and being truthful with each other. Whereas this Page of Swords reversed, I'm really getting a sense of, like, just lies, and it feels like lying to themselves, lying to you. It's just very, like, immature and just not ready. So messages for you guys, and again, I gotta admit, when I got these messages, these tarot cards, it's almost like not what they're saying. I feel like a lot of this is your spirit guides trying to say this to you. So you have the Tower reversed, you have King of Swords, which, I mean, you know, it's a bit of an improvement, King of Swords. But then you still have Page of Wands, so still another page. And you have, I have so much passion for you, I can barely contain it all. King of Wands energy. I want to cuddle up next to you every night. I want to discover everything about you, Page of Wands. I want to learn about us, Three of Pentacles. And then there's so much hope for the future here, let's grow together. So King of Cups. So as I said, I feel like some of this is actually just this is not what your person would say. I feel like this is what these are maybe what your person would say, but I feel like the tarot cards are coming from your spirit guides. So with the Tower reversed, this is someone that is kind of ignoring their issues, very much so. You know, in the upright it's all about things come crashing down, you're learning things, the foundations that everything was built on, you kind of have that moment of like, oh, like, okay, that's not right. And then you learn from it and you start rebuilding. Whereas when it's reversed, it makes me think of just like this person is ignoring their own kind of like red flags and their own behaviours. And I feel like this is probably how they treat you, is how they've treated others in the past as well, other relationships. They've probably gone through maybe not loads of failed relationships, but I feel like there is a good few failed relationships, and I feel like they always end for the same reason, and this person's just ignoring it, and I feel like they're going through a cycle constantly of being like kind of realising but then just ignoring it. And I think they do know, I feel like this person does know, but they're just not willing to to do the work, is the feeling that I'm getting for this person. And you know, Spirit, I feel like Spirit is showing this person up. It's like the King of Swords, and I'm just feeling like the traits from it, the feeling of being, you know, kind of cold, analytical, being out for themselves more so than anything. Obviously Sword, it doesn't feel like there's a lot of emotions here, and that's the thing with your spread. There is that Seven of Cups and that dreaminess, but I'm not getting a deep sense of like emotions here. It's a lot about what I feel like there is, you know, there is some passion. I feel like they kind of want that physical side, but I feel like there's a real lack of wanting to put in the effort and the emotional effort. And then again you have the Page of Wands, so I feel like this person, I feel like they do want you, and I feel like this person does, I feel like that is like, they do care about you, but it's, again, it just feels very like immature. Like I feel like part of the reason they want to come back is for the more physical side as well, rather than it being a deep love. And you know, that's what's kind of I'm seeing here. So some of these, sometimes when I read this one, I want to discover everything about you. It can mean like on a really deep level, like those deep conversations that you have like late at night, but sometimes I read this and it just makes me think of does make me think of a more like discovering your body. Like it makes me think of a more physical side, and that's what I'm really feeling, because it's like they have a lot of passion for you. They kind of want that physical side. I think that maybe sometimes this is, you know, somebody that wants to cuddle up to you every night. It can be like quite emotional, but I feel like this person is a bit, I'm going to put it out there, it's a bit emotionally damaged. So part of me wonders if that wanting to cuddle up next to you is due to any past traumas. Maybe as a child they didn't get a lot of physical touch, and it's kind of something that they crave a lot now. So that kind of wanting to be cuddled by you is just because it's just a desire for that, like desire to be touched or whatever. And this person, they're like, I want to learn about us. There's so much hope for the future here. Let's grow together. And this person, I feel like this person may say these things to you. Oh, sorry. That they, you know, there is a lot of hope for the future here. They may talk about the future a lot. Because I feel like this person, even though I feel like they do think actually about marrying you, as I said before. But until they can put that work in, I feel like this is not, it's not viable for you. It's not going to do you good. And I feel like a lot of what's coming through is from your spirit guides, rather than this person, because I feel like they feel quite strongly about it. So we'll look at your advice from spirit. So you have the High Priestess. You have 2 of Pentacles. And then interestingly you have 4 of Wands, which people see as like a twin flame marriage card. And then you have the Lovers. And for Oracle cards you have Come to the Edge and then Poised. And you have 3 Whispers of Love. So it's the only thing that is real is love. Shift your focus back to love. Like attracts like. If you long for more love, be more loving. And choose love. So you always have a choice. Make yours with love, which I find very interesting that you have choose love and the Lovers, which is also known as the choice. So, and also what I'm seeing a lot of is 2s. So I think you have so 2, 2, then that's like a couple, that's another couple, you have a 2 there. So, and you know, 2, I can never, 2 is a number of, you know, it is, I feel like it is the number of choices, it's juggling things. So I feel like in this case you obviously you do have a choice. And I think what your spirit guides, they are trying to guide you. So I think the High Priestesses come up because they're like, please listen to your intuition here. I feel like you know the answer, that you know the answer to this choice. I feel like you know what's good for you. So spirit is saying that, you know, you really just need to rely on your own intuition here, because I feel like this person is somebody that can definitely, I feel like they're going to be very good with their words and kind of showing you, like almost like trying to show you that they've changed, but they're not going to have changed. And I feel like you're really going to juggle with this decision. I feel like it is going to be difficult. Like I feel like you're going to be like going through like a roller coaster of emotions with this person. I feel like it's going to be constantly up and down. It's not going to be like smooth. It's not going to be smooth sailing, and I'm thinking that because I can see the background with the kind of like waves and the ships. So it's going to be a lot of peaks and troughs with this person. Now Spirit is saying, so for you to get the 4 of Wands and the Lovers, I honestly think that the reason these have come up is I don't think that this is the person for you. I feel like this person was here to teach you lessons about yourself, to trust your intuition for your own self-worth, and those kinds of self-love lessons. And how I'm seeing a lot of these cards, you know, the only thing that is real is love. Like, shift your focus back to love. And I feel like this is self-love. Shift your focus back to loving yourself, showing yourself love, because I feel like when you're, and also that like attracts like, I feel like if you're showing yourself love, you are going to attract someone into your life that treats you the same way that you treat you. So if you feel like this person came into your life maybe when you weren't treating yourself kind of with respect, you weren't showing yourself the love that you deserve, maybe you weren't feeling great about yourself, if you attracted this person into your life during that time, it's because you're attracting someone that is, you're kind of reflecting that. They're going to treat you how you're treating you. So I feel like when you start treating yourself with love, this is when, and this is where it's like choose love. So make love. I'm getting the Frankie Goes to Hollywood song in my head. It's like make love your goal. But yeah, make loving yourself like of the utmost importance, because I feel like when that happens, you're going to attract a crazy love into your life, like an overwhelming love. With both of these cards, the Four of Wands and the Lovers, I feel like the person after this one, sorry, it's going to stop. But the person after this one is going to be that person. It's going to be the one. Not that I think there is just a one, but I feel like this person is going to feel like the one for you. And you're going, this person that's in this reading is just going to be like a memory, and you're going to be like, I can't believe that I kind of entertained this for so long. And I feel like we've come to the edge and poised. I feel like you guys are, I feel like you're almost there with this decision and this choice. So I feel like you're almost there at making the decision. You just need that last little bit of, you know, trusting your intuition to make the choice. And obviously I'm not going to tell you, if you're watching this and you're like, oh, but I really do love this person and I really do feel like they're like my soulmate or whatever, of course, like, you have free will, you have your own, you do have the choice. But for some of you, I really feel like you're so close to them finding this much better love. So yeah, that's everything that I have for you guys. If you enjoyed this reading, please do comment down below, like, subscribe, share, it's really, really appreciated, and I'll see you guys in another video. Thank you so much. See ya. Hello, pile 3, if you chose this opalite crystal, this is your reading. So we're looking at what your person's feelings are, what they'd like to say, and kind of advice from spirit. The last pile was quite heavy, and sometimes what happens is it's hard to get a message from your person because your spirit guides kind of want to advise you. So we'll see what happens with your reading. Hopefully we actually hear more from your person. So do remember, love readings can be a bit triggering, so if you're not feeling emotionally or mentally up for hearing what could be said, then do remember to switch off. Okay, so let's hear what your person has, or what they're feeling about you at the moment. So I'm using the Mermaid Tarot. You have 7 of Cups, 9 of Cups, the Moon, and Queen of Wands reversed. These are clarified by, so 3 of Cups, Page of Pentacles, 8 of Swords, and the Star. And you have Killig, in love, romantic thrill, honeymoon phase, and unrequited, one-sided rejection, unwanted attention. So this person, my overall feeling, sorry, I've just realised this is, let me move all these across a little bit. Okay, there, that's much better. So, pile 3, your person, with the killing and unrequited love, or unrequited card, here with the Oracle, I feel like this kind of gives a bit of a situation. And why kind of my first gut feeling from these cards is there's a lot, your person is feeling, they feel very much in love with you. I feel like there's a lot of love here that this person has, but they feel like it is one-sided. So if some of you were asking maybe about a crush, like or even like somebody that's maybe like more of a friend, or it could be an ex as well, they definitely have a lot of loving feelings towards you. But I feel like this unrequited, it's not from their side. It's not that they don't feel the same way about you. I feel like maybe they really, if you do like them, they really do not get that sense. They do not feel it. They're feeling like it's very like one-sided, like you definitely do not reciprocate those feelings. And this person, from what I feel, is there's a lot of fears here, and I think one of these fears is they have this feeling that I feel like they either make up scenarios in their head about you with like other people with that 3 of Cups, or it's just that they do feel like you have so many other options to possibly go for. And I feel like they suffer a lot from like self-worth issues. So even if this is somebody you have been with, or even if you are currently with them, I feel like this person is just not very secure in themselves. They worry that you will find someone better, that you have so many options, and there's just, you could be out dating so many different people, and they are really, I feel like that really worries them a lot, because I do feel like you are, for them, you are this like wish fulfillment. You would make them super happy. You're like maybe their kind of like ideal person. Like if they dreamt up what their person would be like, it would be you. And it's clarified by Page of Pentacles reversed. And I feel like in the upright, this Page of Pentacles is kind of, you know, they're kind of gripping that Pentacles. It's kind of, you know, it's not quite there yet. It hasn't matured, but you know, it has prospects. And I feel like this person's just, there's a lot of, you know, wishing, but they feel like there are no prospects with you. I feel like they're very much, you know, there is definitely a wishful energy about them with this 9 of Cups and the Star. But I feel like every time they kind of do hope and wish and think about you and think, oh, maybe there is a future, there's like this side of them that is just very fearful and kind of like darker, not in their power, not very confident, and it kind of just crushes that hope a little bit. I just saw 555, so you know, number of like change, and I feel like this person, for whatever reason, is just not very confident when it comes to you. So you do have the Moon, which can be about secrets, but I'm definitely sensing it's, you know, depths of fear. It's definitely that those, sometimes you're scared of things and you don't even really know why. And I feel like this is that person. Like, I feel like they're scared of like being rejected. I feel like maybe they're actually quite fearful that this love is actually one-sided. Oh, so yeah, rejection. I feel like that is something that they really fear, is that like rejection, and that if they give you if they give you attention, it is going to be unwanted, and you're going to be like, oh, why are you talking to me, why are you they're just going to be very, you're going to be very like rejecting them, pushing them back. And I feel like this is a fear that they've had, but you know, the 8 of Swords underneath it that's clarifying it shows it reversed, which is something I feel like they are, maybe they are starting to overcome these fears. They are doing some self-work. I feel like I do sense that it's not something that is over with. I feel like they are still working through these fears, but definitely your person's feelings towards you are, they are very much in love with you, but there's just, this person is very fearful and very, I feel like it is, as I said, it's like a lack, it's a lack of self-confidence and like a very low self-esteem. With the Queen of Wands reversed here, you know, in the upright she's just like a badass kind of woman, like so confident, and I feel like she's confident, she's attractive. It's the sort of person that walks into a room, people's eyes are drawn to them, just even if they're not somebody that is, you know, sometimes you get people that you look at them and you're like, physically you're not the most attractive person I've ever seen, but when it's like paired with their confidence and their personality, you're just like, oh my god. Wow. And I feel like this person is, they may not be the most attractive, but I feel like when their personality shines through and they do have confidence, they have the ability to be like that. And I feel like at the moment they're just really lacking in confidence, and they're feeling quite low, and I feel like it is really just, it's kind of affecting them. I feel like that the Star as well should be all about feeling wishful, but you know, sometimes she's still kind of like in the dark. I think she's got her eyes closed as well, so I feel like this person is kind of closed off to that kind of hope, and I feel like they, at times, maybe they do feel a little bit like, oh, this is pointless, this person's never gonna feel the same way about me as I do about them. So what they would like to say to you, you have here 4 of Swords, 3 of Pentacles, and 5 of Pentacles. All I want to bring is balance. I know I took too much before. I want to give to you. I see my future with you, and we have everything we ever wanted. 10 of Cups. As I said, that very dreamy, you have that dreamy sense about it and that wish fulfillment. Like, so I do feel like this person wants a future with you. So kisses with you are the sweetest of all. So even if this person hasn't actually kissed you, I feel like they think about it a lot. I'm coming back for you, nothing can hold me back now. And I'm too scared to make a decision right now. 2 of Swords. So your person, I feel like they want to say that they want to like come towards you, be able to, I feel like just, oh, sorry. I've not even got long now, so it really annoys me that I cannot pick these cards up sometimes. So with the 3 of Pentacles, I feel like they want to be able to come out, and they want to, this is all about, you know, learning and stuff, but I feel like this is about wanting to like spend time with you, and like doing something. So whether this person, for some of you this may be a work colleague, and I feel like maybe this is part of the reason they can't come out and say it, because they're too scared to do it because of work reasons. But I feel like this person like just really wants to just work with you. They want to do things with you. They want, like, I feel like there's just a real want to make things with you, because I feel like with that future, they just want to, they want something to feel like they're making progress. But I feel like this person is, I feel like they do want to say to you that they are quite scared. I feel like they're not going to be making moves towards you with that Four of Swords. It's kind of like that retreat energy, and it can feel like apathy. Sometimes you may think that this person, you may be watching this and be like, oh, I never thought that person felt strongly about me. Because I feel like this person really does kind of have, maybe sometimes they try and put up this like barrier, and almost like they keep themselves like a bit more, not icy, because I feel like icy could be kind of mean, but I feel like just a bit more cold. Like they don't want to express their emotions too much, because I feel like they're scared about how much they're going to let slip. And they do really want, if you are not currently speaking, they definitely want to come back in, and they want to be like, they want to be offered something by you, like they want to be offered this communication. I feel like this person is definitely not going to come out on a whim and talk to you, so I feel like they want you to offer up something. And so some of these cards, as I said, like Sweetest Kiss of All, I feel like this is just them, for some of you, just imagining it if you haven't been together. This person, I'm coming back for you, nothing can hold me back now. They're full of, I feel like this is them, part of them, if they were in their kind of Queen of Wands upright, like if they were feeling more confident, this is how they would be like. I feel like they would definitely come towards you and just be like, bam, like we're gonna be together. This is like, I feel like they would have this confidence, but I feel like this is, at the moment, this is way like, no, that's not gonna happen, just because where they are, like that I'm too scared to make a decision right now. That feels more like where they're at, but this is what they want to say for sure. This is something they would like to tell you, but that's realistically more where they're at. And all I want to bring is balance. I know I took too much before. I want to give to you. So if you were, some people, this is a bit of a mixed bag, I've got to admit, this group. I feel like a lot of the feelings are relevant to everyone, but I feel like there's a lot of different situations that could be going on here. And for some of you, if this was, I don't know why, this card in particular, I feel like for a group of people, it maybe you were just friends in the past, and I feel like you probably helped them a lot with emotional things, being that shoulder to cry on, talking to them and helping them through things. And I feel like maybe they became quite burdensome and kind of really tested your boundaries, and that's why you ended up moving kind of away from them. That's maybe why, you know, you've kind of pulled your energy back. Maybe that's why they think that you're out there with other people, because you just pulled your energy back from this person. They don't really know where they stand with you. I feel like that's very specific. It wouldn't surprise me if that's only for a few people. But yeah. So next we have, so guidance from spirit. So it's in, these cards are quite interesting. So Six of Pentacles, Page of Wands, and Justice. So that is, so Justice is an 11, so that's breaks down to a 2, a 6. Yeah. Then you have Orphaned, Mending. You've got 31, Love Makes a Difference, Love Help. Love helps heal past hurts and provides a sense of security and self-worth. And be supportive. Make a genuine effort to show you care. So, for your person, I feel like Spirit is trying to tell you where this person is. I feel like this person has a lot going on in their past. What I find interesting is that you have orphaned here with this kind of like bunting, and then you have mending, where they're kind of mending that bunting because it looks like it's a bit, you know, drab, and it may have broken a little bit. So I feel like your person, this orphan card is all about, you know, it is about feeling abandoned, not knowing where you quite fit in. So I feel like maybe this person doesn't know where they stand with you, and I feel like this is kind of affecting them. And they're also going through a process where I feel like they do recognise I feel like they have a lot of self-worth issues that are really causing that's kind of like overflowing and causing a lot of these anxieties. So I feel like they are trying to fix this, and Spirit's letting you know that I feel like they're doing their best. If this is someone that you do really, is someone that you actually do really care about, maybe if you're not watching it just out of interest and it's actually genuinely someone that you have a lot of emotions for, I feel like Spirit is saying, you know, to give to this person. So with that Six of Pentacles and Justice, and then that kind of love makes a difference, be supportive. I feel like, obviously, if this is something that you don't want, and it's somebody that if you're just a bit curious about and you're just watching it, but if it's someone you genuinely do like, I feel like send the first message. Just let them know that you're there and you're willing to be there for them to talk. Like this, be supportive. Like make a genuine effort to show you care. So send them, even if it is just sending them something you think that might cheer them up or whatever it is. Something, if you're feeling like, oh, I don't want to take a big scary step and tell them exactly how I feel, just, you know, send them something that's going to cheer them up. Because I feel like obviously love from other people, but also they need to learn to love themselves as well. But that's going to help heal these kind of past hurts, and I think it's going to really help with their self-worth and their esteem. Because I feel like this person, for whatever reason, it could have been past relationships that have really knocked the steam out of them, but they're not as confident as they should be. And they have that Queen of Wands, which makes me think, you know, they have the ability to be that super confident person, but they're just not there at the moment. So definitely show them some love. And I feel like this is like, I feel like that's going to help, it's going to put them on the path with this kind of like Page of Wands. Because Page of Wands is obviously like the first of the wand court cards. So it's that kind of like first step that I feel like it's going to really start mending their confidence and start bringing kind of like some of that spark back to them. Yeah, that's definitely how I feel like I'm seeing this, is like that kind of first step. Bring them some kind of light in the dark as well. Yep, so that's everything that I see for you guys. If you enjoyed this reading, please do comment down below. Hit the thumbs up button, hit subscribe. All of that is really appreciated. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in another video. See you later.